Way out in the land of the setting sun, where the wind blows wild and free, there's a lovely spot, just the only one, that means home, sweet home to me. If you follow the old Kit Carson trail, where the desert meets the hills, oh, you certainly will agree with me, it's the place of 1,000 thrills. Home means Nevada, home means the hills, home means the sage and the pines. Out by the Truckee silvery rills, out where the sun always shines. There is a land I love the best, fairer than all I can see. Deep in the heart of the Golden West, home means Nevada to me. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands.
Thank you. You may be seated. Our Sergeant at Arms today is Jamel. Jamel, are you ready to be of service? Mr. Bob Warner, do we have any visiting international Rotarians? Nobody found us this week. Okay, let's move on to visiting Rotarians. Do we have any visiting Rotarians? Please raise your hands.
Oh, just shortly, this is Pili Bianco, our youth exchange student from Argentina. Well, welcome back.
Any other visiting Rotarians? Okay, then let's move on to guests of Rotarians.
My name is Annie Nuna, of course, and I have a very special friend today. Her name is Dr. Susan Stafford, and she's a special person because, you want to stand up, Susan? Susan was the first wheel turner on the Wheel of Fortune. She has worked with Pat Sajak for 7 years. And when I ran into him one time and I told him she was my friend, he said that was the best 7 years of my life. That was very sweet. Anyway, I'm very happy to have her here.
Thank you. Right behind you, Jamel. Right behind you.
Good afternoon, fellow Rotarians. My name is Tom Krob, and I'm pleased to announce my guest is Mike Marchese. Mike is the Executive Director of the Boy Scouts.
Welcome, Mike. Any other guests? Okay, then I would like to introduce my guest at the head table, Dr. Walt Rolfus. As a young boy, Walt thought about becoming a priest, but then he changed his mind after his older brother explained to him what celibacy means. So in Walt's checkered past, he's worked in engineering at Boeing Airplane Company in Seattle. He's taught finance at Gonzaga and Spokane, joined his first Rotary Club in 1991, and served as a school superintendent in 2 states. While superintendent of CCSD, he created the 5 career and technical academies, which are now among the top performing high schools in the state. Well, before that, Walt was a finalist for the National Superintendent of the Year Award in 2010, and he retired from CCSD in 2011, and he still serves on the boards of Western Governors University, the Silver State Credit Union, and the City of Henderson Charter Committee. Please join me in welcoming all our visiting Rotarians and guests. Okay, Jamel, we don't normally have this, and she doesn't normally speak, but we are going to give the microphone to Sean Noorda. Yeah, so Sean, you're up.
Okay, so we sent out 2 emails about the annual donations and your committees that you want to serve on. And if you did not bring your form back to me today, I have copies. If you can fill them out while you're in the meeting today and give them back to me, I would greatly appreciate it. If not, get back to your offices and fax them or scan them to me. Thanks.
Okay, thanks, Sean. Okay, next up, take it up right here to Ted McAdam to give us feedback on what we did on Tuesday.
Yesterday we had, I think, an incredible trip. We left 1 minute late. The bus actually pulled away at 7:31. I know, it really broke my heart to see us violate that commandment of thou shalt leave on time. Amen. We had a very interesting presentation by the command staff about the role and some of the history of the drone program, and we then went out and stood up close and personal, and the pictures are in the wheel against next to a MQ-9 Reaper drone, which was really quite fascinating. We were able to also, in those few moments, watch another drone being disassembled and getting ready to be put in boxes and flown to its station somewhere downrange, which is in probably Afghanistan. We've had a nice lunch, David. Thank you very much for offering up the USO facility. We had a few more lunches, and we were able to give some of the airmen who just dropped in to rest and relax a free lunch. So I thought that was really, really special. Then we went out to see some working dogs. The military trains dogs. They have 6 of them in training at Creech, and they're designed for patrolling. And they don't have they actually do have some munition sniffing dogs out there as well. It was fascinating to listen to their program and see how it all came together. We got back a little bit after 4, and I think it was a very successful trip. Thank you for all of you who participated. We hope to do something like that in the next 2 or 3 years. Thanks again.
So as you will see from the photos, past President Russ Swain had the protective gear on for the dogs. Unfortunately, they didn't release the dogs. I mean, we wanted them to, but so we were this close, people. We were real close. Next up, if you could take the microphone to President-elect Jackie Thornhill. I think I saw her. Jackie? Right there.
Hi, 1 week from today, second quarter Wetzel Awards out at Nellis. Come out and join us and help support our military. If you've never attended a ceremony, it is a sight to behold. We will be meeting at the Visitors Center if you need a ride into the base ceremony at 3 o'clock, Las Vegas Boulevard and Craig Road. That's next Thursday, the 7th. Meet us at the Visitors Center at 3 o'clock.
And then the points match?
Oh, yes. Just remember, we still have the points match for the Paul Harris Fellowship. That'll be running until the end of next month. So see me if you want to know where you stand.
Thank you, Jackie. Okay, so this is the end of the month, and I would like to award 4-way test coins to the members who went above and beyond. All of us serve, and Bob, you're claiming one for yourself? Okay, I'll make a note for later in the meeting, you know. So the people I thought went above and beyond, in addition to Bob, I would like to award the 4-way test coins to past President Jim Tucker, who tirelessly works every week taking our photos. And then, as you saw from last week, where we won 16 awards plus the governor's bell, I would like to, for everybody who did that paperwork, because it was laborious paperwork, I would like to award a 4-way test coin to past President Karen Wisenant and Anil Melnick. So come on up. Now I'd like to call to the front past president, Karen Wisenant.
It's my pleasure today to present a Paul Harris Fellow to one of my favorite people. The Paul Harris Fellow is named after our founder, Paul Harris, who established Rotary along with 3 other gentlemen in 1905. A $1,000 fellowship was established in his name to express appreciation to the humanitarian and educational programs of the Rotary Foundation. Rotarians may also designate a Paul Harris Fellow to recognize another person whose life demonstrates and shares the purposes and objectives of the missions of the Rotary Foundation. We move closer to a more peaceful world today as we honor an individual who has enriched our lives over the past year. Pilar Bianco, will you please step forward? Pili, as we all know her, is our amazing youth exchange student from Argentina who will soon be returning home to her country. I've had the great pleasure of being her counselor, and I'm honored to have done it, and the club loves you, and we are so happy to have hosted you through this past year. It's going to make me cry. Pili, today you're being recognized as a Paul Harris Fellow in special appreciation for the way in which you live your life and exemplify the educational objectives of Rotary International. On behalf of the trustees of the Rotary Foundation and the Las Vegas Rotary Club, it gives me great pleasure to present you with a Paul Harris Fellow. We also have a check for $600 for spending money for her upcoming 30-day trip, American train ride, along with thousands of other youth exchange students. They go for 30 days across America. You have been a great youth exchange student and ambassador to your country. We love you, we believe in you, and we wish you all the best in the future. Hopefully you too will be a Rotarian someday. Stop crying. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our latest Paul Harris Fellow. And now Pili is going to say a few words.
Okay, I didn't expect. Well, thank you so much. It's just crazy that my exchange year is coming to the end. I'm leaving soon, and I don't really want to. But I'm so grateful for this experience, because it's crazy to me being here right now talking to you in another language, in another country. I mean, we're in Las Vegas. I never expect that. And all this is just because of you, because of your time, because of all the dedication that you guys have as being a Rotarian, and that is just amazing. I'm really grateful for that to all of you. So, I don't know. Thank you so much. I don't want to cry again. You want to show your slides? Okay. Yes. Can I put that right or not? Hello. Oh, okay. So right now I'm going to show you some pictures from my exchange here. It's going to be nice and short, and they just give me 3 minutes. So next slide. So the first thing that we did as an exchange student, we went to Hollywood, and that was amazing. And as you can see, all the flags, they are all exchange students from different parts of the world. And that was beautiful, because I've seen the Hollywood signs in pictures or in the movies, and I was right there. So, yeah. Then we went to Huntington Beach to surf, and we fell 100 times, but it was really fun. Those are not all exchange students. There were some kids from Interact 2 who helped us teaching us how to surf and stuff. But that was really funny, and I'm really grateful with the Rotarians who went to those trips, because we had fun in those 2 or 3 days, but they don't really, because they have to take care of us. And we are exchange students, we are teenagers, and we are girls and boys, and sometimes we are really annoying, and I know that. So I remember that the girls, we slept in one room, the boys in the other one, and in the middle there was like 4 Rotarians, just in case. So yeah. Then I went to help in the Rose Parade. That was amazing. All the work that takes to make the floats and stuff. I have never heard about that, so that was an amazing experience. And we were carrying flowers for like 4 hours. But it was awesome. It was really beautiful. Then I had the opportunity to be a senior counselor on TLC, or Teen Leadership Camp. And it was amazing because I was taking care of a group of 8th graders, and they were amazing. And all of them are senior counselors that we went there to take care again of the 8th graders, but we just had so much fun. Then I went to the Hoover Dam, but it was beautiful. I didn't even know that was that close from here. I feel so bad, but yeah. And to me, it was really exciting because there is a Transformers movie that was filmed over there, and I watched that movie with my brothers when I was like 12. So that was really beautiful. Then we went to Sedona, Flagstaff, and the Grand Canyon, and I don't have words to describe that. Probably all of you already been in the Grand Canyon, but it's beautiful. It's huge. Like they already told me, it's big, but I didn't know it was that big. And we went on Christmas time, so on Sedona there was all Christmas lights, and I love Christmas here because you guys celebrate everything in excess and too much, and there is lights everywhere. There is lights in the bathroom, lights in the tables, lights everywhere, so that was beautiful. And then we had Ryla, which is one of my favorites, camps that we had here, or is Rotary Youth Leadership Awards. And they teach us how to be leader of leaders, if you want to call it like that. And it was beautiful because there was snow, as you can see in the picture, and that was my first time with real snow. So I was like, whoa. And my friends were like, oh, it's so cold. And to me, I was like, but it's beautiful. So that was really good. And I think there is one more. Or no, okay. So I want to thank you to all of you because you're a Rotarian and you're here every Thursday and you help. This to me, it means everything. I'm never going to forget this experience, being an exchange student, being here. So thank you to all of you.
Thanks. So Pili, being an exchange student myself, I know what you've gone through, and I want to say thank you for being such a great ambassador for your country and for what you've done. You truly deserve that, Paul Harris. You exemplify service above self. After the meeting, Pili will be at the door, and she's going to try to convert you all to Argentinian soccer supporters for the upcoming World Cup. So just be aware of that. Right now, please enjoy a quick 2 minutes for lunch and fellowship.